Reckless talk. Son of a gifted. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt. I'm a real one, check my fabric.
Evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Dom from Kenya Goodness TV. As you can see, man, here with Ridge. Ridge, man, what are you telling me, man?
Yeah, I see you already got that the new kit. Usha jipin bana.
Yeah, man,
How are you
Shaggy.
feeling about the new?
No, I don't like this. I don't like this kit at all, man. From the get-go, but I
It's
never
not-
liked it.
Uh-huh.
I never liked it. The colors are not really. Hey, man, easy colors. They're too bright, man. Too shouting. I think this is one of the worst kits I've ever seen. Coming from the Arsenal design team. It's quite a poor
What
kit.
about
but I
you?
don't-
What about
Yes,
the
you see-
design of? I'm saying that design of snakes. I call them snakes.
I'm actually trying to understand what is the inspiration behind this. Like, do you understand the inspiration? Because I was trying to figure it out, and the stripes, what exactly does it symbolize?
What I mean, nimejaribu to think about it, but
Yeah.
sielewi. I don't understand the Adidas designers. What were they thinking? Because they let us down there. That kit.
Yeah, and honestly speaking, this is quite a poor kit by the. It's not even one of my favorite kits. I know it's not nicely designed, but anyway, it is what it is. We're here to support Arsenal and to support Arsenal. But say that again.
I'm saying, but hopefully tukishinda ligi kama last game yenye tutabebea ligi tutakuwa tumevaa hiyo kit. Trust me, that will be the best kit.
If we're to win the league with this kit, yeah.
Imagine at, let's say something like Old Trafford ama at White Hart Lane, alafu tumevaa that kit ama at Stamford Bridge. That will hit different.
That will hit differently. But anyway, for me, nah, I don't like the design at all. Anyway, man, enough with the kids and enough with the Nini. So basically, we're here to talk about transfers. We have some couple of rumors going around. The first rumor is actually, let me just go through this and read it out. So the first one is Smith Rowe. So what does it say? On BBC News, it says Arsenal are willing to sell Smith Rowe after an approach from Chelsea. The 23-year-old has been frustrated that he's not appeared in the 3 opening league matches. He played only 3 minutes in the Community Shield against Man City. So apparently, chances are Chelsea actually are interested in having Smith Rowe on their side. Then the other thing, we also had Nuno Tavares. I think Nuno Tavares, but he's going to Nottingham Forest, but on loan. And then I think the guy that we've already sold that we can perfectly confirm is Balogun, but Balogun has gone to Monaco, right?
Yes.
And then we have Balogun. You're telling me this earlier on. Balogun has gone at what's the price? It's 45.
45 million euros.
45 million euros, yeah. And then we have Tierney. Tierney is actually by they're going to Real Social. What's the name of Real Social? Social what? Real Social that I'm forgetting.
Sure.
But
yes,
yeah, Tierney has actually gone by they're on loan on Real Social that as well. Yeah, so apparently those are basically the current breaking news by the going. So let me pick it up from Smith Rowe. Would you be interested in seeing Smith Rowe by they going to Chelsea?
No.
Yeah.
My simple answer is there's no way Smith Rowe is going to a direct rival, and there's no way we are going to sell. There's no way we should sell Smith Rowe. We need Smith Rowe, and if we don't, if Arteta feels like there's a lot of players in the squad, then the best solution for him, he should first start moving along the players that will not totally feature in the league. Someone like Cedric Suarez, someone like Rob Holding, someone like who's that? There's a Moel Nane. There are some people you should move along first before thinking of moving Smith Rowe.
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
Pepe too. There's Pepe.
Yeah,
Those guys who have been out of the training grounds
yeah.
should be the ones we should be thinking of moving along. But Smith Rowe
Mm.
is a Helen product, and you remember very well how Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka carried that team when we were on a very bad run. You know,
Mm.
when that season when we started with 3 straight defeats, and then
Yeah,
after December, you remember when we beat Chelsea. You remember that season.
yeah. I remember.
Our
In fact,
revival was that.
yeah, I remember that season. But the
Uh,
revival, but there was by the academy players, Smith Rowe, Saka. In fact, there's a song. I
yeah,
don't know how something.
it was
Emile
just
Smith
like
Rowe.
Saka and
Smith man. Rage, your internet man is not working, man. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing about
Mhm.
Smith Rowe. Even me personally, I don't think but I would be interested in actually seeing Smith Rowe go, especially to a direct rival side. Because I mean, despite the fact that the guy has struggled but ever since he had his injury, Smith Rowe man has been a good player. He's been, I mean, like you said,
He's a
in
good
that season,
player.
yeah, in that season whereby in the relegation when I think before December we're actually in the relegation. We actually lost 3 games in a row. Those are the
Yeah.
guys who actually stand up by that actually started, turning the whole thing around. Smith Rowe, Saka. So Smith Rowe, I don't think Smith Rowe, but there's a player that I would want to see by they go to, especially Chelsea. Yeah. So let's talk of Tierney. By the way, there's been a conversation going on. For me personally, even me, I'll fall in that conversation. By I'm not really happy seeing Tierney go. But I mean, listen, we're guys on the outside. Of course, maybe the coach, these coaches see actually more than we see. But Tierney is the player who I thought was very, very, very solid. But in terms of in our defense, so actually him going on loan, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't really make sense to me because I think he was one of the best players and discipline wise, his personality, he was generally just a likable guy. But anyway, like I said, we're just fans. We are guys on the outside. Maybe the coaches actually know why they decided to let him go on loan. But what do you make of it? Are you happy with Tierney actually going back on loan?
I'm really not a big fan of that move as well because, we need to strengthen our team from the first
Yeah,
at the back there. We have a lot of numbers, We
yeah,
have a lot of players at the back. Like for instance, in last week's game, you saw who played at the left back. It was Kivior. Kivior is
yeah,
not a natural left back. Kivior is a center
yeah.
back. He's a left-footed center back. But then he was playing
Hmm.
as a left back. And you saw
Yeah,
what was happening that week. He did not have a lot of chances. He's not good at
right.
making runs to the front.
Mm.
He's not good at overlapping. And even inverting to the midfield, he was not able to do that.
Right.
And I think Tierney was becoming that type of player. Very
Yeah.
solid defensive wise. He also had very beautiful crosses. Even though they were
Yeah.
kind of monotonous, the crosses were pinpoint. We just needed someone who was good at finishing the crosses. And he was
Mm.
learning how to invert from Chenko. So I think
Yeah.
Tierney's move to Real Sociedad on loan, even though we get to keep the value of his value, if we need to move him along at the end of the season, I
Yeah.
think it's not a good. It's a big loss for our backline because we are left with the only natural left back we are left with is Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Yes, Kivior can play as a left back, but his natural position is a center back. So that is now a big problem.
Yeah.
We need natural. We see the way we play is Partey at right back.
Yeah.
The way we played this guy at right back, White.
Ben
But we
White.
need natural players to play in their natural positions because
Mm.
that creates seamless and effortless gameplay. And the team,
Right.
the way it clicks, if everybody is playing in their natural position, the way it clicks is easier than when someone who does not play there is playing at that position. Manipata.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't
That's
make
my
sense
take
to me
on.
as well. Yeah, actually, just one point I actually forgot, but they actually didn't make sense to me as well. Where we're selling, where we're actually taking this guy on loan, because remember, Jiro Tembe is aged, by the way. So I thought we needed actually more depth, but especially on that position, on the left back position. I think naturally him and Zinchenko are the ones actually, played very well in that position. Now Jiro Timber out, Kivior, you know how the guy is. He's not a natural by the left back. So it's a decision that actually didn't sit well with me. But anyway, we're just fans. Those are our thoughts. Let us know what you think in the comment section as well. So the other player that probably, well, these are just rumors. Gabriel Magalhaes. For the past 3 games, actually, he has not been in the starting lineup. And allegedly, rumors actually have it that he might be going by there to the Saudi side. Man, is Gabriel a player? Is Gabriel Magalhaes a player you'd want to see by the leave Arsenal, especially now? Because I've always felt like, and the centre backs, him and Saliba had a very good chemistry. Well, we understand the system. Arteta is trying to come up with this different system and whatnot. But Gabriel Magalhaes is Gabriel, by the player you'd want to see actually, leave the team, especially right now.
I'm saying, hell no. There's no way we should sell Gabriel Magalhaes. As you have said, Gabriel and Saliba have a chemistry. They have an understanding, and they keep that back in ticking. They were solid in the last. They were solid in the last season. And if we sell him, I think we've lost this play. We have everything in our hands, but we sell someone like Gabriel, then it's over for us, because we need center backs. We need center backs. We need defenders, because we are playing in how many different leagues? We're playing in the Champions League. We're playing in the PL, playing in the Carabao. There's the FA. You see all those tournaments, and if it comes to us, we get relegated from the Champions League. We go to Europa League, and you know what happens in Europa League? You have more games. Thursday night football is not easy, and you need more players. We need more players. Like we need Gabriel in that squad, because he's a solid guy, defensive voice. And he's a team player, and he makes that backline tick. And the fact that he has not featured in the first 3 games is worrying for me, because trying to experiment and leaving out a key player like Gabriel has costed us a lot in terms of the goal difference we have. Even though we have won 2 games and drew 1, still, imagine if we played. But then,
Rage, I lost you, by the way. You said for a moment. What did you say for a moment? What?
Yeah, so I was saying I don't want to see him leave. There's no way we are going to sell Gabriel to whoever comes, Man City, Man U, Chelsea, PSG, Barcelona. Hata wakikuja na pesa ngapi?
That's a player you shouldn't let go. Yeah, so the last player that probably maybe I to talk about is Nuno Tavares. So brief history by the way with this guy for the time he's been at the club. I think he was on loan by the last season he went to Marseille. I think actually in the videos you've done, by the way, there's something you talked about. You actually have quite some information about this guy, but he's now going to Nottingham Forest, still on loan as well. Is there a player actually happy going on loan?
Well, I'm not even happy that he went on. He should have been sold. We bought him for 2 million. We should have sold him for. If someone came with 15 million, that's good business. You have made a lot of money from a player like him. Nuno Tavares, when he came to Arsenal, he featured in the first few games. I remember when he played with you remember Sambi Lokonga. They used to play at that last season. Last season ikianza. Hiyo nyingine last season but one.
Last season but one,
But right now, when he went to Marseille, he started so well. I was like, this guy kumbe can play and score. He started so well, but then he fell out with the manager. So you
Yeah.
realize why. Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
because if because he's going on loan, that means we are stuck with him still. He's still our player, and he
Yeah.
might be still be a burden come the next year's summer transfer. He should have been sold, even though they included a sell on, a buy clause on
Ayot.
that contract. Yeah, whereby they can get him for I think it was 12.5 million. I'm not sure. Yeah, but if he does not perform well, they'd be like, we are not obligated. We are not obligated to buy this guy. Let him go back to where he came from. But he should have gone.
No facts actually,
Mhm.
but there's any player that I've never rated by there for the time he's been at Arsenal is Nuno Tavares. Remember the games these girls playing 20 minutes in the game, he was already being subbed. Then he had a
Uh-huh.
he had a very, very, very poor attitude. The guy, immediately he's being subbed, he keeps on throwing his hands, giving the coach an attitude. So he's a player actually even I wanted him to be sold. But anyway, it is what it is. The guy is on loan. Yeah, man. So I think that's it by there about the transfers. So this week, actually, we are playing Man United, and the game is being played at Emirates, right?
Yeah, we are at home versus United on Sunday, 6:30 East African time.
Yeah, man. So that's a game I'm really looking forward to. Anyway, Reed, man, thanks for your time. Man, it's 21:39 hours. Let me allow you, man, to go have a break of the day. So I'll be seeing you on the next one, bro.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate having this time to talk.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man. Get a new internet. Get a new internet supplier.
I'm going to change. I'm going to change from Airtel. I'm going to Safaricom.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Sawa.
So,
Okay.